What's up guys, today I'm gonna be reacting at Rework's video about the new Dark Rework update on Bloxfruit. I'm gonna react to his video. He's a pretty good YouTuber, you should subscribe to him. Real Bacon. Let's get into it.
Hey humans, if you thought the last update was big, this next one might completely change the game. Right now, there's a huge hint flying under the radar that most players haven't noticed.
What is it?
And it could confirm that a dark fruit rework is finally coming in the next Valentine
Chad, do y'all want the Dark Fruit Rework?
event update. And trust me, once you see the pattern behind this, it's hard to ignore. So here's where things get interesting. A few days ago, I noticed something usual. And when I checked again recently, it was still there. Uzoff, one of the...
Actually know this thing. You notice how Uzot right now he's using the dark fruit. He's been using the dark fruit for many days now, and a couple of months ago we saw that Ripindra or the other admin was using the leopard fruit that recently got a rework, and now it's the tiger fruit. So that pretty much confirms that we're getting the dark fruit rework.
game's admins has been using the dark fruit for several days straight. Now at first that might not sound like a big deal. Admins can use whatever fruit they want, right? But here's why this actually matters. We've seen this exact pattern before. Back during the leopard rework, the developers quietly equipped and showed the fruit that was about to be reworked directly on their in-game profiles. Then later, leopard transformed into tiger. And not long after that, we got sneak peeks of completely new fruits, like Oni and Celestial. So this isn't random behavior, this is something the developers have consistently done to hint at upcoming content without officially announcing it. And now, the same thing is happening again. Uzoth sticking with dark fruit for multiple days straight feels way too intentional to be a coincidence. It strongly suggests
It's clearly not a coincidence because he's Uzot, and we all know that Uzot glazes the dragon fruit, dragon talent, dragon fruit, dragon storm, dragon heart sword, and every dragon things in Bloxfruit. So if he's using the dark fruit, it means that it's gonna be reworked, and it's not just a coincidence.
that dark fruit is next in line for a rework. And we might already have visual proof. If you go back and watch the Control update trailer, there was a brief sneak peek showing dark abilities that looked slightly different. Same overall style, but with noticeably improved visuals and effects.
Yeah.
At the time, it didn't mean much. But now, combined with Uzoff using dark fruit repeatedly, it starts to look like an early preview of the rework, and if that's true, this Valentine's update could be much bigger than people expect. A better Valentine's event with new rewards or mechanics. Could it jump back into the top meta again? Or even compete with the strongest fruits in the game right now? Let me know what you think
If
down in
it's
the comments,
balanced, yeah.
because I read
yeah.
every single one. And if you don't want to miss the moment this update drops, make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. Because as soon as any real news, leaks, or sneak peeks appear, you already know. I'll cover it right here. We got some interesting news from the owner of the game. However, it's not directly from Blox Fruits. It appeared in a random game or in Roblox Studio. In the video, we can clearly see Indra emoting with a giraffe head, which is confusing.
Is that maybe a giraffe fruit incoming? Maybe?
This could either be just a personal post, or it might be hinting at a new fruit, possibly a giraffe fruit. If you look at the comments,
Guys, that's what I just said.
everyone had the same thought. Giraffe coming, even Kit Gaming, one of the best YouTubers, commented and was really hyped about it. We could see this giraffe added in the next update, possibly on Valentine's Day.
Would you guys want a giraffe fruit? It would maybe be a beast fruit? Maybe? I think it would be pretty cool.
But,
A new mythical?
as we know, there are also other fruits expected, such as the Oni and Celestial fruits, which were leaked during the 50 billion celebration months ago. That means they're probably finished and could be added at any time. Still, knowing how Blox Fruits works, they love riddles and mystery images, and honestly, that's what makes it fun and interesting.
Yeah, if the quests were so easy to get swords and raise V4s and all of that, I think it would be kind of boring, don't you think?
We can't assume anything for now, but we'll probably get more news very soon. One of the admins also said that the developers are back from holidays and 2026 is going to be amazing. Hopefully, we get something truly unique, not another rework, not another repetitive grind system. And if a giraffe fruit really gets added, that would be absolutely...
I have an example. You know how the normal grind system is that you take a quest and you kill the NPCs or the bots or the mobs that are saying like giving to you to kill. Um, it could become a little bit too repetitive, and that's why like you gain levels killing certain boss, doing certain things like fishing, killing sea beasts or dark beards and all those things. So I think it would be cool if there was a second way of actually grinding. There is someone, I don't remember his name, but on his channel, he made a noob to pro account only by fishing. Noob to max level with just fishing. That is crazy. But maybe we could get a level up system as effective as the normal one, but that is not like the same thing. So you could do both at the same time, and it's gonna be less repetitive.
crazy. I'm sure they won't follow the One Piece design exactly and will instead make it more of a beast-style giraffe, especially since Blox
Like I
Fruits is
said,
slowly drifting away from One Piece. Alright, so basically, humans, there are no official leaks for the fourth sea yet. However, I think we can...
can we just talk about the fact that he keeps calling us humans? Yes, I know I'm human. I hope you watching this video, me react to another video, you are human. I hope so. If you're an alien, it would be really weird. But whatever, let's get back to Bluffers.
actually consider this one a soft leak, and that's because it came directly from admin Uzoth. In this image right here, we can clearly see the entire map layout, showing the first sea, second sea, and third sea. And what makes this interesting is how accurate everything looks. The positioning, the scale, and the structure all match what we already know about the current seas. But if you look closely on this side of the image, you'll notice something very important. There's a massive island, and when I say massive, I mean this thing is as big as multiple First Sea islands combined. This immediately raises questions because there is no existing sea event that is even close to this size. This island is way too big to be something like a raid zone or a temporary event. I mean,
I would like it to be 4th C, not gonna lie, I think the community is ready. Most Blox Fruit player are in 3rd C, waiting for a new update and their max level. So I think we're ready for the 1st C, and if it is the 4th C, I'm sure we're getting it in 2026.
thing literally looks like an entire sea by itself, and that's why I strongly
That's what
believe
I'm
this could be
saying.
the fourth sea. Another reason why this makes sense is the server limit. There are only 12 players per server, so creating an island this large just for an event wouldn't make sense at all.
I think it makes more sense because there's literally 4 corners to the Blox Fruit Earth, okay? There's the 1st sea, 2nd sea, 3rd sea, and then there's just another corner, bottom left, there's just this red canyon type of island, okay? Like, we can't say that's not gonna be 4th sea, it's logical. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's 4 corners of the map, the Blox Fruit map. So yeah, I think it's 4th sea.
are meant to be fast, replayable, and compact, not something that takes up this much space on the map. Now, personally, I think if this really is the fourth sea, it's going to be heavily inspired by Wano. We could see islands that are very close to each other, unique environments, and a more connected world compared to the older seas. Of course, it won't be a direct copy, since we already know Blox Fruits has been slowly drifting away from One Piece to avoid potential issues. But the
Copyright.
inspiration could still be there. So now I want to know what you think. Do you believe this image is teasing the fourth sea? Or do you think it's just a massive event island?
Let me know your thoughts on the fourth sea down below on the comments in the comment section. Cause honestly, I really want the fourth sea to come out. Everybody's ready, I think so. And it was just be incredible to have the fourth sea in 2026. Don't you think so?
Though honestly, that doesn't really make sense. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
Yeah,
So
I
at this
think it's fourth
point,
sea.
it really comes down to two possibilities. Either this new sea is almost ready to be released, or it's still deep in development and
Yeah, do you think they just started working on it? If that's the case, then maybe we're gonna get it in December 2026. We never know. Imagine that. Almost the new year, 2027. Or they've been working on it since a couple months and it's gonna be there mid 2026. That's what I'm thinking about. What do you think?
will take a lot more time to fully finish. However, considering the fact that the developers, or more specifically the admins, already showed an image of it, that alone tells us something important. You don't usually reveal something this big unless it's either close to completion or at least stable enough to tease. This image could mean that the fourth sea is already mostly done, and they're just polishing it, adding details, and testing everything behind the scenes. On the other hand, it could also be a preview build, something they created specifically to let the community know, yes, this is real, and yes, it's coming, even if it's not ready yet. Right now, the image only shows red mountain-like terrain, which suggests that what we're seeing is either a base environment or just one section of the entire sea. That makes me believe there's a lot more that hasn't been revealed yet. Anyways, humans, that's pretty much it for today's fourth sea video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to smash that like button.
I mean, honestly, I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it too. This guy's a really cool YouTuber. You should go ahead and subscribe to him. His name is Real Bacon. Like the video, comment whatever your thoughts are on his video and on my video. Make sure to like and subscribe to me. And I hope you enjoyed it. And let me know your last thoughts on the fourth sea incoming update. Also the dark fruit, the Valentine rework update. All those things. Let me know what you think. Bye guys.